Oh, Jesus! We're live. Everything's fine. That didn't happen. Oh, shit. I need to mute that. It's muted.
What? You gotta mute, bro.
I had to mute the stream in the background.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I think everything's fine. Everything's good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to... God damn it.
What?
I started the intro and then you cut me off.
Just go, dude.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Left on the Web podcast, where we talk about what's on our minds from the week. Before we get started, I'm Lil Webb, or Spartan Chief 905.
I'm Lefty. You're shooting _Lefty.
If you want to support the channel, go follow at Left on the Web on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. Links are all down below for your convenience. If you want the potential to have your questions answered at the end of the live stream, the tweet... Tweet us using the hashtag Left on the Web podcast during the last 10-ish minutes of the stream, and we'll answer some.
Bada bang, bada bow. Bada dow, bow, dow.
I got caught up because it says the end of this stream, the tweet us.
Who typed that?
It's some dumbass, man. I don't know. I had a haircut. I cut my own hair.
Dude, you're bald now.
I'm bald, but it's hot outside, so it's worth it.
I get anxious to be bald. And I wear hats and have long ass hair.
I don't know, you looked pretty good bald.
I mean, it's probably the makeup, but you know, it is what it is.
It was definitely the hot pink makeup under your eyes, you know? Have you ever had chips and cheese?
Buddy, you need to specify what you're asking here, because that's like asking a fat kid.
Have you ever had nacho cheese, like not nacho cheese, Mexican 4-cheese blend on some tortilla chips
and put it in the microwave? You're talking what I call poor man's nachos that I saw on the movie Step Brothers. That's what made me try it.
Really?
Have you never watched Step Brothers?
I've seen Step Brothers. I didn't think.
Watch the part where they're both like going, like it's their, like it's the start of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Mom, dad going to work, doing their thing, getting around. They're like doing their thing. Will Ferrell is funneling cheese from a bag and just like dumping it onto the chips. Throws it in the microwave. Watches the hot news lady.
So,
sits down, starts eating his chips. Like,
I can throw this into perspective for you. My fiance knows every line of Step Brothers verbatim, can recite it on scene.
Yeah.
That's how many times we've seen it. But that's because it's funny.
Morgan always wants to watch it, but I literally will sit there and the whole movie.
Just saying the whole thing. There's a ghost in my office?
Oh no.
It just threw something at me. And I don't know what it was.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's on your mind, buddy? How's your week gone?
I mean, it's been pretty alright. Streams have kind of been hit or miss for me, but there was a lot going on this week. You know?
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. But gonna get things back on track. I made a Kick account.
Like the chat room Kick that died in like 2010.
No, I'm not trying to.
There's just follow shooting _Lefty on Kick for all your messages.
Yeah, come find me on Kick for all your messages, guys.
Oh,
I don't have one, but I think I had one when I was in like 8th grade.
Yeah, I had one back in like 8th, 9th grade.
But I think it died in a hole.
I think it's still used. So when I went to Shepherd Air Force Base, when I was staying in the dorms, they had a Discord and a Kick that you had to follow so that we could get updates about the dorms.
That's so weird.
But it was like legitimately moderated by one of the instructors there, because as soon as I graduated and left, they kicked me from the channel.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Well, anyway, I
Um,
made a Kick streaming platform account, mainly to secure my username in case I ever wanted to jump on over there and do some streams. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try like a test stream in the near future. Try to hit that affiliate mark and see what that's like. But who knows?
so
Really,
what
who knows?
what is the difference? What makes Kick stand out from Twitch or YouTube other than
From
it's
what
a
I can
startup?
tell, Kick doesn't care if you simulcast, simulcast, however you want to say that.
Multicast?
Uh, Money. If
Mon-
you have a community that is generous, the money is better. Like if you've got active subs coming in regularly, right?
mhm.
Because Twitch, for an affiliate like myself, is only 50-50. Now, if you're a partner and you can get 350 subs that are paid subs, not gifted subs, individual paid subs for 3 months in a row, you'll get access to what's called Partner Plus, where you get a 70-30 split until you've made 100K.
And then it's what?
And then you go right back to 50-50.
So at 100K you
And
drop down, so it's not worth hitting
yeah,
100K.
yeah. And then over on Kick, it's full time forever from what they've said, a 95-5 split.
No shit. That's
95-5.
so. How does a platform make any money if they're signing big YouTube or big streamers?
So they're backed a lot by Stake, which is like a gambling website.
Ah,
They're not going to force people to do like the gambling stuff. It's just helping fund the website.
okay.
Like they do allow gambling, of course. Like the gambling streams that Twitch was banning.
Yeah.
And that's why like Pokimane has had a lot of issues with Kick. It's not people getting their money or anything like that. It's been she doesn't support the fact that she was an avid person that got the gambling streams banned on Twitch because it was causing a lot of financial troubles for various streamers for like various streamers and their viewers because they would push these gambling apps and things that weren't the best. I don't know how Stake is. It seems to be running all right. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it or anything like that. But dude, is my camera crooked? My camera is crooked. I'm looking at the stream and my chest is like crooked. Hold on, I can fix it with my feet.
I don't think your chest is crooked. I can see the top of your monitor though. I think it's just how you're sitting in the chair, my dude.
I'm sitting straight.
Are you?
Yes.
You can only sit as straight as you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. So she's made some comments here and there. They've been seen as like snide remarks, and people have taken it as she's jealous of people getting, like XQC with this $100 million deal,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Like, but she's more upset with the fact that it's backed by a gambling. I think it's a gambling website. I don't know what Stake is as a business. That's why I'm not gonna say too much on that because I don't want to get quoted or something and get a bunch of hate. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, the big thing is the 95-5 split. And they've been like Trainwrecks has been going around and like randomly gifting people hundreds of subs and stuff like that to like welcome them to Kick. And of course, there's lower amount of content creators over there than like Twitch, so the algorithm could possibly work more in your favor. And then here they've been rumored to. Trainwrecks has been quoted saying it, but they're supposed to be working on a hourly rate based on your concurrent viewership, how many hours you stream, and things like that.
So
It was rumored to be like 16 an hour, but I guess it's going to fluctuate based on how many hours you stream a month and things like that, or how many hours you stream in a day, whatever it may be.
So I'm on
Trainwrecks,
the.
his
Sorry.
whole goal. No, you're good. His whole goal with the tweet like when he was announcing it, was saying that anyone from 0 to 100,000 viewers is going to be able to make money through content.
Huh. So apparently, they deal primarily in crypto. Stakes offers traditional casino games such as slots, blackjack and roulette, and sports betting. And it offers video streams with live dealers. So like, it's a physical casino that they have cameras in. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm on a Wikipedia, so maybe this is true, maybe this isn't. But this is just the first place I go.
Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah, the crookedness is my monitor. Sorry, I keep looking at it.
I got you. I do.
I can't. I struggle to focus on anything else when something feels off.
It seems like Stake is going to take off, or Stake is taking off, because of the Alfa Romeo F1 team announcing them as their biggest sponsor.
Like when you go to the Kick website, it's branded right dead center of their homepage. It's a bar, and it's like legitimately like this big on your screen, and it just goes right across the middle through one of the gaps, and like, this is the featured channels, this is something you might like. It's got a very similar layout to Twitch because it is using like the Twitch engine per se. Like when you go to Kick, I don't know if you've been to Kick's website. I've been there a couple times to kind of keep an eye on it.
Oh, it's
first
K-I-C-K, not K-I-K.
Yeah, K-I-C-K.
Bong bong IRL, just chatting.
Yeah. If you go to their website, it's pretty all right.
This doesn't look awful. Yeah, fine, take my cookies.
Yeah, that's what I had to let them have my cookies.
Yeah.
But like, it feels like they've got the kind of the categories. They look a little different over here. It's not the same like images we're used to seeing on like Twitch or YouTube or anything like that, you know, where they tend to use very similar images.
Right.
But and then they've got like categories that aren't just like Fortnite. You can go straight into games or IRL, music, things like that. You can find those subcategories, which really I would call categories before the subcategory of specific game, you know?
Right.
And I think that's pretty neat. Like they're revamping a lot of stuff because on Twitter, see if I can find it.
They have a category just for VTubers and just for ASMR.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Twitch has one for just ASMR, but
do they? God, yeah. Twitch is sketchy.
But
I don't understand ASMR. Dave the Diver, 16 viewers. Death Stranding isn't taking off that much anymore.
You go to this guy's page. Streaming on Kick pretty regularly. Kick.com. Twitter page.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
Huh?
I said we're not sponsored, by the way.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is...
We are currently working on a complete app overhaul to ensure you have the best possible experience.
Complete
And then,
app.
like, Trainwrecks was in his own Twitter thread the other day that they're working on a complete... They're working on mobile. They're working on console viewing. They're working on, like, all kind of stuff. I think once they nail down like console viewing, like an app on like Xbox, PlayStation, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
It's going to tenfold their viewership.
See, I want to say that I agree with you, but I don't think I can. Unless they sign more huge streamers from, like, pull them from Twitch or pull them from YouTube to strictly be Kick, I don't think it's going to take off as much as, what was that one? As much as Vine did.
Did you just say Vine?
I did, because you could go live on Vine. And Vine
I
was
don't
a
remember that.
Vine was a primary streaming service for a while. It hit above YouTube for a minute.
Yeah.
Pools, hot tubs, and bikinis.
Yeah.
Definitely not clicked into that. I don't know.
But they were catching a bunch of flack at the beginning because of a few creators that they had signed originally. And, I mean, it's always going to be a he said, she said type situation with that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm curious to see where it goes. That's why I made the account. Like I said, I might try it. Who knows? I may end up doing like alternating streams because you can't stream on Twitch and then stream on Kick. You have to stream on Twitch, end your stream, then go live on Kick. I don't know what the stipulation is for TikTok because it says Twitch-like platforms and Twitch's like forums and stuff, and their TOS for the simulcast.
Well, so what I would do with TikTok is similar to what you were saying before. Have your phone just kind of like down there in the corner, ignoring it. Focus on your main streaming platforms, and just over the screen say, if you want to come chat with me, come chat here, or come chat here, because you're live there. It's just to
Right.
bring the viewership in from TikTok to your main streaming channels.
Right, and I don't think that simulcasting Twitch and TikTok is a big deal because there's so many people that are still doing it, so they're clearly not afraid. Because that's technically like it's a mobile streaming service,
Right.
more or less. Like you can do it through like OBS and things like that, but it's very weird. I was looking into it the other day. I can't do it yet because you have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok to stream, but
Which means that you need to go follow shooting_lefty on TikTok.
and I'll tell you how many I have right now. I've had a TikTok account since like 2019 or whatever.
I've had it since COVID. I was like all against the
Yeah.
short-term media until COVID hit, and I got bored because all my YouTubers were only uploading once every 2 days or something.
I have 77 followers
Holy shit.
on TikTok.
I don't know.
To put it in perspective, let's go. Well, let's use you for example.
Use me.
You use TikTok a whole lot more than me, though.
Not as much as you think I do.
586.
Holy fuck. Hey, I've got 586 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, you're almost close to being able to live stream, dude.
I'm gonna live stream straight to you, buddy.
you're just gonna like, have it recording my stream.
Yeah, it's just gonna be on a tripod watching your stream. Come chat with me live. Oh
There's
shit.
some methods to like to grow things, and that's something I've been trying to focus on more recently. Is because like don't get me wrong, I would love to make content creation a job. I enjoy it so thoroughly. And like most jobs in like daily life, I don't fit into. I get bored. Whereas like content, you know this, it lets you kind of flow those creative juices and expand your horizons and challenge yourself in ways that you didn't think you could.
Right.
But it's also very scary because it weighs on your mental health super hard. Because sometimes, and I struggle with it a decent amount because I like to think, and this is not me trying to be like, oh, I'm good, I'm better. I like to think that I am not so much a better content creator, but more entertaining than some people that I watch. Because I understand that there's different forms of content people like.
Right.
And I'm definitely more of the like energetic, I'm going to try to make you laugh, trying to keep you engaged, you know, type of streamer. Whereas like I was watching someone the other day that had tenfold the viewers I get. And they were just monotone talking and just talking about the game they were playing. They weren't really engaging chat or anything like that. They were just talking about their Diablo 4 build. And I mean, I guess that's more like informative content, so people maybe were learning something, but I didn't understand why that person was having more success than I was. And that's the thing that I say is like, it weighs on your mental health because you have those moments where you're like, what am I doing wrong that this person's doing?
Right. And maybe it's more of that person doesn't just do that Like they aren't strictly, this is my Diablo build and this is all I'm doing for 10 hours. Like,
Well, that's the thing. I went back multiple days,
oh,
and it's been the same thing every time.
oh,
They're just talking, and it's. But I like at the same time though, I was intrigued. You know, like when I was watching it, I wasn't like bored out of my mind.
right.
But I was like, this isn't normally what I watch. But this is interesting. So I can understand why they have the viewership, but I don't in the sense of like entertainment these days, it's always boom, pow, in your face, you know, something crazy.
Right. It's all clickbait.
And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? You know, I'm trying to evaluate those things, look at these trends, but also do my own thing because I don't want to just be like a follower.
Right.
I want to find something that works and make it known that it works, and then other people are like, oh shit, I need to try that.
Right. So,
So I'm trying to learn various algorithms and things like that and trying to use other platforms to grow.
I think what would help you set yourself apart from everybody else is just be you. Every streamer I see or every YouTuber I see stream or post a YouTube video, specifically the ones that I watch because I enjoy their content, they're just being themselves. They're not out here trying to follow rules, trying to do this, that, the other. Sure, they do most of it because they don't want to get banned, but they're not out here specifically trying to follow the algorithm. They're just doing what they do because they want to do it for fun, and they're making money from it. So they're making money from them being fun.
Yeah, but when I say I'm trying to like learn the algorithm, it's like learning what tag moves your video up a list, you know, or learning what little nuance thing is going to show that one little snippet, that one little screenshot of my content to someone. You know what I'm saying?
So, did you ever look at the TikTok video I sent you? Or not the YouTube video about TikTok that I sent you?
No, I forgot.
God
I
damn
have it. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm ADHD'd out of my mind.
All right, so we'll use TikTok's algorithm for example. Why I have 500 followers compared to 76, right?
Well, you post a lot more, and that's my main problem.
That's one thing. You got to post a lot, or not even a lot. I post like once a month, and that's just following the sounds and stuff that other people use that are trending. Like that, my last video posted was a fucking filter saying how many inches are you? I don't fucking know. Like, apparently I'm average according to TikTok, but
TikTok doesn't lie.
TikTok doesn't lie. TikTok doesn't lie. That got 1,500 views. So what it does is there's 3 categories that TikTok will put you in, right? There's this smaller category that it shows your video to a small demographic of people, or I'm sorry, a smaller demographic of people, say a couple thousand. And if you gain enough views, like certain time frame views for your channel or for your video, not just specifically likes, but view time, because viewership is a thing for them, then it'll take you out of that category and put you in a bigger category with, say, 100,000 people. And out of that 100,000 people, however many people watch your video versus how long they've watched it, versus how many likes they give you, because then that's when likes start coming into play. Then they'll take you out of that category and automatically put you into the $1 million the million viewer,
the $1
million dollar price pool. No, the million, like 2-3 million people can see your video now, and it's going to be on everybody's main page, everybody's feed. And based off of that, once you make it to tier 3 so many times, they start monetizing your shit. But
yeah. And see, that's the little things that I got to figure out, is those little nuances, but also be more consistent.
Right. Consistency is the biggest part of it. Like,
but that's where ADHD for me comes into play, because I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna go pull this Twitch clip and I'm gonna put it on TikTok, and then I'll start to do that and I'll start watching the Twitch clip. But I've always got another stream pulled up on my monitor because I'm like trying to get a drop or something like that.
Right.
Or whatever, or it's just background music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I start to do this. Whoa, oh, that's pretty cool. and I forget what I was doing because I started watching what said person was doing on the stream, and then I'm like, oh, how's Twitter today? And then I'll go, oh, I gotta go do the dishes. And
Right.
by the time I'm like finally like one tracked back to TikTok, I'm like, shit, it's time for me to go live.
So, I only made it to tier 2 once. The most viewed TikTok on my page is 67,100 views. All the way,
Jesus.
like, complete views. And it was a short 10-second video of me pulling a hose out of a motor because I was filling it with motor oil, and it dripped out of the hole, and it said I should call her. 67,000 views.
Jesus.
No likes. I'm sorry. 1,850 likes.
Good God. You had more likes on that than my most viewed TikTok.
I have more likes on that than all of my other social media pages combined.
But it's the same thing with, like, you know, if you want to grow any platform, you just have to be consistent, and that's the one thing I struggle with. Other than Twitch, I can do Twitch consistently. I'm working with you to do YouTube more consistently. Like, I always have to have someone that keeps me on track, because otherwise all I think about is Twitch, food, sex, you know. Like,
So-
the various things in life, like taking a shit, like.
So hear me out, right? All of those big YouTubers and streamers, they don't do it on their own. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They have a team of people. And it's not just a team of people to do everything for them. It's
Right.
like they'll have a manager saying, "Hey, you're recording this, and this today because it's popular and you seem to like it."
Right.
And obviously the streamer will go, "No, I'm not fucking doing that," or whatever, because they're paying them.
Right.
But they'll have like a team of editors and a team of social media outputs. Like Markiplier just got the login to his business Twitter. Like, Cloak Brand just gave him the login, and they probably fucked up with that, but he just got the login for it. He wasn't able to go on or post at all. They were just posting in his name for him.
Jesus.
And
I don't ever want to be like, I understand why that's a thing, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But I don't ever want to not have control of something that is for me. Like, I want to be able to at least log into it, you know?
right.
I
And
don't care that they want to post for me. I want to be able to approve the posts.
right. Like how you just gave me access to
as me.
Right. Like how you just gave me power to upload to your YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm
Yes.
not going to do it unless you approve it. But it saves you time from you watch the video, you tell me what you want changed, I can change it, and then you say, okay, and now you don't have to worry about a damn thing for the rest of it, because the name, the title, it'll all be ready to upload.
Yeah. Dude, we went on a fucking tangent. The whole reason I brought up the mental health thing and, like, learning things for content creation was because this week I've seen so many content creators stepping back from content because of their mental health. Like, I don't know if you know who Phantom Ace is.
I do not.
Do you know who John Sandman is? He
No.
did a lot of stuff with, like, Gassy Mexican, and he's big in Rocket League now.
I guess I don't have as much of a viewership as I thought I did.
Do you know who Gassy Mexican is?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I-
Anyway,
I don't.
Phantom Ace is, like, the main reason I know him is because John does these, he calls them crate wars in Rocket League, where, like, they'll each open a certain amount of crates, and each, you know, tier of item, like, you have, you know, your common, your uncommon, your, you know, your rare, your ultra rare, your, you know, exotic, whatever, you know. That's a certain amount of points per thing. If it's painted, it's an extra point. If it's, you know, certified, it's another point. And they would do these battles, and whoever won got the other person's stuff, or they would wager, like, titanium white Zombas, which at the time when they were doing that back in the day was the most expensive wheel in Rocket League.
Oh.
And things like that. So I I watched them two play games together and laugh, and I watched some of his content. And so it was kind of sad to see him step back due to mental health. But I get it, you know, it wears you down.
Right.
And that's one of the things he was specifying was, you know, I'm comparing my self-worth a lot to numbers. Like, I'm not seeing the YouTube grow as much. I'm not seeing the streams grow as much. And it's really taking a toll on me. He's like, it's not goodbye, but it's see you less often, I guess.
Right.
And that's like, shit. It like hit home. I was like, so it made me like really take a minute and go, you don't go down that road, you know?
Right.
Not saying what he's doing is wrong. It's great for him that he is going to therapies, getting everything in check, because who knows, he may come back full time. But I, like him and a lot of others, love content so much that I don't think I could ever step back from it. So getting a hold of everything now before it gets too far, that's something that it like put in check for me. It was like, make sure that I take care of my brain.
Right. And
so that I don't, for lack of better terms, end up doing the same thing. Not that it's a bad thing. I don't want it to come across as a bad thing. It takes a lot of courage to
be able to come out and say that you're not okay and you need to find some help.
And take that step back and not keep pushing, because it's gonna get better. Even though, you know, if you don't take the time to make it better, it's not going to get better.
Right. Oh, that was kind of depressing.
It is, but it's a thing. Like we saw it with Tfue. He's stepping back for mental health. He wants to live life.
Right.
Like, it's good to see, because the younger audiences of those people will realize that, you know, at the end of the day, numbers aren't everything. Like, yeah, Tfue had, you know, 20,000 people watching him at any given time, most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still making a video where he is sad and he wants to go outside and he wants to do these things. And it's just like, it was crazy to see it, because like, when you watch these people stream, they look genuinely happy 24/7, whereas behind the scenes they're just broken.
Dude,
What?
I just realized I'm on Rogue's website right now, just kind of looking at the flavors. They got rid of cherry limeade.
What? Okay, dude, you can't do this in the middle of a podcast, because now I gotta go.
They pulled cherry limeade from their energy. That was my favorite fucking flavor, my guy.
You and me both, brother.
I mean, the black cherry sounds good. The strawberry mango was okay, but like they swapped it for Rocket Pop.
No way.
Dude.
No way.
Brother.
Or did they swap it for black cherry?
No, because black cherry was there with it. I've been kind of on top of this. I've been keeping up. Even though I didn't have the money for it before. Oh, speaking of which, I bought some Rogue the other day using your affiliate link.
Ooh.
I also have an affiliate link
what's
now.
Crazy?
What?
I had so much there for a little while, right?
Yeah.
And I had so much that I still have. Hold on, let me pull it out. One hydration left.
I just picked up a hydration and a shaker. I wanted the Bob cup.
The hydration is very empty. It's about time to order some more. I've got like 4 more
So
bevies out of that.
Hear me out. Gamer subs.
Yep.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Have you divulged into what it is? Like,
Why are you making these broad fucking questions?
have you gone to the website? Have you looked around? Have you seen Guacamole Gamer Farts 9000?
I just opened the page for Gamer Subs and got hit with anime titties.
Is it the brand risk? Hold on. Oh, yeah, the bloody orange. You can get a whole fucking...
Yeah, there's a whole waifu.
It's a package. You can get it cheaper as the package. Like, you get a waifu mouse pad and stuff.
I watch a lot of, like, Grizzy and Matt and, you know, Puffer Droid. A few of them just got sponsored by Gamer Subs.
Right.
And so, like... Do they have caffeine-free stuff?
Yeah.
Is that just, like, more hydration things? I've not looked into it too much. I've been meaning to.
So, it's not...
I always like to...
It's not really more hydration. It's just... caffeine free. Like the people who can't handle
water.
Yeah, pretty much. So it'll hydrate you more than the caffeine version, but it's not.
It's gonna be for like little kids.
Yeah.
Per se, like not entirely, but for people that want to support their favorite content creators or have a flavor that they like, but they don't want the caffeine that comes with it.
Right, but it helps that you're getting damn near double the servings for $10 more compared to Rogue or G Fuel.
Yeah.
So
I see the 100 servings here.
So that's a little off-putting because like G Fuel is what 16 ounces per serving. Theirs is 8. So you get 50 servings compared to the 40 that you get in most others.
Yeah, it's still...
If you're going to drink a whole... So you're still getting more for a small price more.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And, I mean, obviously you're not supposed to drink more than one serving. But... Yeah. Like, I just ordered... what did I order? I think I ordered titty milk and guacamole gamer farts.
Well, there's anime girl thigh as a flavor.
Blowhole blast. Emotional damage is a flavor.
That's funny, man.
So
yeah, they definitely have some stuff that I would try, but I like that's one of the things. Like, I think I personally, and you know, this podcast has just turned into like my goal, my hopes and dreams here.
Right.
Not really talking about a whole lot, which is, I mean, I guess it's fine. People will listen to that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're the only ones in this podcast right now. I'm sorry, I'm the only one in this podcast right now.
I'm about to just like cancel all my affiliate links because one, it's not really pulling me any revenue. So, but at the same time, I'm not super pushing it down everyone's throat. I don't go like as soon as someone comes into the stream, hey man, you should try this Rogue Energy stuff. Use code Lefty at checkout. Smile.
Right, you're not me in chat like, hey, hashtag code Lefty. Right.
That I need to do that, right? Not be super hyper aggressive, but definitely like, you know, a TikTok here and there, you know, things like that.
I bet you we could record a good TikTok for it.
Oh, 100%. But at the same time, I want to try other ones and see if there's something I like more. Because like, I did the same thing back in 2017 when I got the affiliate link with Rogue. I at the time was affiliated with Insane Labs.
Right.
And considering trying to get a G Fuel partnership, affiliateship, whatever they were going to be willing to offer. And I was at TwitchCon in 2017. Mm-hmm. I was going to various booths, trying their little beverages because, you know, they had the samples and stuff. And I walked across Rogue, and I just finished G Fuel, and I was like, that's kind of chalky. I only really, like, but this was back before G Fuel fixed their shit. Like, their powders now seem to be a bit better.
Yeah,
they're... had, like, a whole tub or anything, but I've had, you know, here and there. And then, of course, their cans, you can't go wrong with their cans.
Right, you can't. So I picked up their oh their fucking their Nuka Cola one or their Nuka Cola Quantum one and their Portal Gun one.
And then you had their Dragon Ball one for a while.
And I had their Dragon Ball one, but the Dragon Ball one was a hydration, I'm pretty sure. No, the Dragon...
Okay.
I didn't have the Dragon Ball one. I had a Dragon Ball shaker.
No, you sent me a picture of the Dragon Ball tub.
Did I?
Because I did. Yes, because I called you a little bitch.
Did I?
You didn't get me any.
Did I?
But, like, it was really chalky. And at that event, I don't know if they just mixed it wrong or what. But then I went over to Rogue, and I was like, damn, this shit's kind of good.
Yeah, this shit's fire, man.
But then, like... And at the time, they only had 3 flavors. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to be getting more flavors, blah, 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 blah. Well, here we are, what? 5 years later? 6 years later? The math is hard. Almost 6 years, because I went to TwitchCon in September, October.
Right.
And they're... And I don't want this to sound bad, but they're just now to, like, 10 flavors in their energy, you know?
Well, so it's not just 10 flavors, but they're also coming out with the... they have the hydration, they have the energy, and now they have the cans.
Right.
So I'm pretty hyped to see these cans pop out in stores.
Right. And it's cool. It's great to see that, but they like cycle flavors. They don't like flavors that seem to be staples. Like for you and me, the cherry limeade was really good. I always saw people talking nice of it. It's gone now. And it's like, you don't see other companies with like staple flavors like that just drop them.
Right.
Without warning. Like usually there's like a, hey, we're getting rid of this flavor. It's your last chance to get it. So everybody stocks up on it. It just vanished.
Yeah, it cycled out of thin
I
air.
want to try a few and see if there's like ever one that it's like, I'm like, you know what? I would like to I can push this. It's not that I can't push Rogue. It's just they don't have the selection of flavors that other companies have. So it's harder to push it.
Were you talking about the Kamehameha Strawberry Leech?
Lychee?
Lychee? Is that the one?
No.
I don't remember having that.
I remember you having the little can with Goku on it. But, all right, I got a question for you.
I have an answer.
Since we're on the topic of like affiliateships and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Give me your like 4 dream sponsorships.
Sponsorships?
Like, yeah, like they're sending you stuff. You got a deal for X amount of money. Like,
I mean, I'd love to be sponsored, like full-on sponsored by like G Fuel and Microsoft and oh god, car parts companies. That'd be great. I don't know. I think Elgato or Logitech. I'd love to be sponsored by Logitech.
okay.
I love all the shit that they're popping out, and it's too expensive for me to buy by myself. But oh fuck, one more.
You got this. I believe in you. So you got G Fuel, Logitech.
Honestly, I'll throw it out there. I'd love to be sponsored by OnePlus.
Okay.
Because I ran their phones for a while up to the 9 Pro, and it was only then that I switched over to the S22 Ultra because the 10 just wasn't it. There wasn't the quality that the 9 Pro had.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I loved I buy my phones for the camera, and I loved my camera on the 9 Pro, and there was no upgrade, there was no change on the 10 Pro, so I didn't go with it.
Valid.
But I still have my 7 Pro over there with the pop-up camera. That's what I bought it for. I wanted to have a full screen display, and I had a pop-up camera. I had that phone for like 3 years.
Nice.
I still have it now. I use it to time lapse my 3D printer. But
Ooh. I'm jealous that you have a 3D printer.
it was.
That's great TikTok content, by the way.
I know, but I have to get it tuned in and like actually printing well. So
That's like easy TikToks.
That-
time lapse of your stuff printing.
easy TikToks.
That's just easy content, dude. I would print so much shit. I'd have so many figures all over my room.
Dude, if I had it working, this entire room would be filled with Halo stuff, Star Wars stuff, Dragon Ball stuff.
Dude, so I have this. I'm gonna move out of the way so that people that are watching the podcast can see. I have this shelf behind. It's already full, right?
He says he's gonna move out of the way, but he doesn't.
Did I not move far enough out of the way?
No, I could see like the first. There you go.
Hold on, let me.
There you go.
Is this better?
Perfect.
I've got various like pop figures, you know, my God of War Ragnarok collector's edition, Thor hammer, things like that. Like I've got things. My shelf is full. I'm gonna get a bigger IKEA shelf.
Hey,
And I'm gonna
where's
need
your
this to fill it.
where's your fancy box?
A fancy box?
Your mystery box?
Oh, it's over here. I just don't have space. The shelf is full.
Wow.
You're talking about my Call of Duty mystery box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just don't have space over there right now. That's why I wanna go get one of the like. Do you remember the white IKEA shelf I used to have in my background at my mom's?
Yeah.
I want to get one of those, but lay it down, so it's longer on top.
Okay.
It's like a 6, almost 7 foot shelf.
Yeah.
It's not 6 foot, but no, it's a tall shelf.
You wouldn't know what 6 foot is, Mr. 5 foot nothing.
Shut your mouth. But I want to get one of those, and I think I want to get 2. I can have one kind of off to the side. People would be able to see it on camera. They don't need to. It's my office. I want to be able to display the things I want to display. You know?
Right. You want to be able to
Everything
have
is
it
just-
your way.
Yeah.
And I get that. That's why I have a green screen.
Yeah.
'Cause I could change that to look like somebody else's back. I could make my background your background.
That'd be kind of trippy.
It would. We'd both be in the same place at the same time.
That'd look kind of cool though, wouldn't it?
I would go into. So here's what I need you to do. Take a high resolution picture of your background. I'm gonna go in, Photoshop the Shootin' Lefty out, and put Spartan Chief 905 in. I'll put Lil Webb in the background. Oh.
Well, it's. I mean, I guess that works. So when you slide out of the way,
Yeah.
the sign's in the same spot.
Instead of it being Shootin' Lefty, it'd be Lil Webb.
What you need to do is you need to edit out my pictures into various things that you like.
That'd be perfect.
I don't only like DC. That's just all the artwork I had. So the Harley Quinn back there, which is you can't see because it's got the window reflection on it.
It's got the titties. Let's be real.
It's a super cool piece. And then the Batman piece that's right to, it would be the right on the screen. I got those at TwitchCon in 2017 in Artist Alley. Like I was just thumbing through this person's booklet, and I was like, these are really fucking cool. So I bought them. And then I have the 2 Joker pieces up top. Those are on wooden like plaques.
Ooh.
But you can't see them because the camera doesn't show them very well, but you know, it is what it is.
Because you put them
Those
too
are
high
really
up.
cool. A friend bought me those. And then the Justice League one is just a movie poster.
Is that your sister's headset?
Yes, that is my sister's headset. And then the thing on the other side of the Harley Quinn poster is her and my cousin at my sister's, either her graduation or like the thing they do before graduation. I forget what it is.
Prom? I don't know.
No, it's like where they announce various things, and it's like the pre-graduation graduation thing.
I didn't graduate, so I don't
Like,
know.
At our school, you give your mother a rose and show that you love her for her support. It's weird. It's a thing. Anyway, it's a picture of them 2 at that, and it's got like a little poem on it that my cousin did up after my sister passed. So
Oh.
like, I've got 2 little mementos of her on the wall because like she streamed too, and it was like content was something we did together, and so I feel like it's nice that she still kind of has a part, you know.
Right.
But
Oh,
I want to get more things for my wall. Like,
You-
I want to get a Leviathan axe because I have the Chaos Blades back there.
can we get a Lil Webb for your wall?
Why don't we just get big enough that we get U2s so we can both have each other in our offices?
My U2's is just gonna be a stick figure. Hold on, wait a minute. There might be a stick figure U2. U2.
That's funny. That's funny. Do you see that Puffer's teasing that he's got a U2 coming?
Yeah. So apparently, I don't remember who it was, but my little brother bought like 4 U2s, or he got 4 U2s for Christmas 3 years ago. They bought them 3 years ago, and he got them last year because they were stuck in port. Like, they wouldn't let the ship dock.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was something else.
That's insane. Dude, some of the stuff that ugh.
What?
The U2s, like some of the U2s are insane. And the fact that some are plushy and some are like actual figures.
Yeah.
So cool.
So there is no straight stick figure pop vinyl or U2s, apparently.
Dang. Dang, brother.
I gotta reach out to them. Say, hey, I need this to be in my life.
Oh. Did you see the Basically I Do Work one?
U2s?
Why is this podcast turned into us just randomly Googling shit?
I don't know.
It's him on a fucking balloon dog.
What?
He used to make balloon animals.
Oh. Is that... Why does Cartman have big tits? God damn it. There's a limited edition Towley.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Brother, we can't just keep looking at...
No, we can't. What are we doing? This is why we need to script it. Because
We get distracted.
we do.
No, I thought it was cool because it's just a shadow, but you can see that it's like his puffer caricature.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super cool. Like that's like a you made it moment, you know? Like a full on like you've 110% made it.
Right. That, if we can ever make it to have a pop vinyl or a fucking U2s of us, I'd say we made it. That's the moment we're trying to reach.
You know what's crazy to think about?
What?
So to just like survive in today's society, have just like the bare minimums, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need a job that pays like $15 an hour.
Yeah.
So if you do the math on that, right? Let me do some quick maths here.
Quick math. Watcha!
15 times 8 hours a day, right? That's $120 before taxes. So you're gonna make, we'll just say $100 a day as like a ballpark. I know taxes are like what, 30% or something like that, 40% depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
120, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're making about $100 a day. That's all you need to make a day to have have content be your full-time gig.
But
you know how hard that is to pull off?
So that's bare minimum. I don't want to live comfortably. I just want to live.
Yeah. That's just like, I can eat ramen noodles, hot dogs, and pay my bills.
Yeah.
Unless you have a significant other like myself, we would be living halfway comfortably.
She's your sugar mama. Let's be real.
Yeah, she's my sugar mama right now for sure.
I wish that YouTube could have taken off for me back in 2014 when I started making content.
there's always going to be the I wish
I
this, I wish that. Like, I wish I could have done content in 2011 when there was only so many creators actually popping off in the gaming space, and I was begging my parents to buy me a Hauppauge HD PVR.
a fucking what?
A Hauppauge
What?
HD PVR.
What?
That was like the original Elgato.
Who needs an Elgato? I did that. I recorded using the streaming software that came on my HP laptop that was not meant for gaming, but the guy at Best Buy promised my mother it was.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like, if you wanted like I'm talking like, you remember when White Boy 7th Street was YouTube
Yeah.
for like COD? Like, he was COD YouTube.
Yeah.
He was using a Hauppauge HD PVR, and that's why his video was like better quality than others who were just recording it on like their phones or some shitty program on their computer or something like that.
Right.
It's because it was actually pulling it through a box to send it to the computer versus trying to do it another way. And I was begging them to buy it.
And you didn't
And
get
I'm not saying that they're why I can't grow now. No, because there's no telling if I would have grown then.
it. Right.
But it's just like the possibility of being able to do it back then and carry it into now.
That would have been dope.
Right. And it's, but if I it's not really if, it's when. Whenever I can figure this shit out and make it grow, I'm going to pull a wildcat and start several businesses outside of it.
Which is smart. Have passive income.
This man has Glitch Energy. He has a mouse pad brand.
Mm-hmm.
There was something else that I saw that he's doing the other day. And like, that's like, don't get me wrong, he still posts like crazy. But that's part of the reason he's able to just play whatever the fuck he wants and enjoy it, versus having to stick to trends and things like that to make sure that he's maximizing his revenue. It's because he's got other revenue streams. He has the show with Marcel and Nogla and them that they were doing. I forget what it's called.
The Wildcat podcast?
No, the Wildcast. I haven't seen them post that in a while.
Apparently he had Snapchat nude allegations.
Jesus. But no, it's the Wildcat show. I'm just gonna YouTube Wildcat show.
Huh.
It's called something in particular, and I can't remember it for the life of me right now.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
Hold on, I've almost got it. Alpha Betas, that's what it is.
Oh.
With Marcel, Thanos, and Terrorizer.
Okay.
I think even like Courage had like a spot where he like did some voice acting for one of the episodes or something. There's just so much that a lot of these people do, and it's like, it's so smart because content's not always guaranteed to be there. It could fall off tomorrow, you know?
Right.
But the things that they do on the side, like Ninja with his, like, he's doing voice acting, and he had, you know, the little snippet in Free Guy and stuff like that. Like, he went on and did The Masked Singer. Like, that also is opening up so many avenues for others in the gaming space to get pulled on for things like that.
Right. Oh,
It's just
fuck.
it's crazy because I'll be watching a movie and I'll see like Jacksepticeye pop up for a split second with like a reaction, and like I think he was also in Free Guy.
He was. He
And it
was.
just blows my mind, dude. It
I
blows my mind.
I love being able to see YouTubers that I grew up watching young with not a whole lot of youth or not a whole lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
Like I was with Mark before a million. I wasn't. I think it was somewhere around 700,000 when I started following him, and it was right around the same with Jack. Because ironically enough, I followed them both, not around the same time, but like 2 years apart.
Right.
It was really cool getting to watch them both separately, and then eventually they found a way to each other, and now my two favorite YouTubers are making content together. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Or like now
It's the
Mark's
same-
made a movie.
Right.
Like
It
a
was the same thing with like Nate Shot. I watched him back in the early days of competitive Call of Duty, and then grow in Black Ops 2 and start to really blossom there with him and Scump, and then he just like kind of took off on his own after like halfway through the season of Advanced Warfare is when he like was like, I'm done with competitive Call of Duty.
right.
And he started mainly focusing on content, and now he has his own fucking brand.
Yeah. Imagine having your own brand.
Especially as successful as they are. Like, they do a merch drop and it sells out. They have stake in High Ground as well now. Like, the keyboard company that does like the crazy releases,
Yeah.
they have stake in that now too.
No
They
shit.
Nate has Juvie, his own energy drink. Not like an energy powder, a full-on energy drink.
Right. The whole fucking company brand.
And they, when Dead Island 2 came out, they did a partnership with them where they had Slayer Slushy.
No shit.
It was like a cherry slushy flavor. Now they've brought back the cherry slushy flavor because so many people liked it, but it's unbranded now because that affiliate, like that little partnership, is done. Because
Right.
it was only for that certain amount of time, you know, limited time run. If you have that can, I would not get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's just like I drank them, but I have some of the game fuels that Courage did back behind me. I didn't move enough out of the way for you to see them, but they're
Well,
back there.
We also can't see it's because they're out of focus.
Yeah, too.
But oh, all right, buddy.
But
I think it's just about that time.
Talk forever, brother.
I was gonna say we're the only ones in the podcast watching the podcast right now that I know of.
It's all right. People watch it after.
Well, yeah, I watch it after,
It makes me happy
but
to know that our podcast is entertaining someone out there is finding joy listening to our silly conversations.
our random bullshit. Oh, do you want to end it there, or do you want to give them a minute?
No, I'm cool with ending it. Otherwise, we're gonna ramble for another hour and a half, and then it's gonna be too long of a video.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, having a good time. If you want to support the podcast, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the episode, hit the bell icon. For Lefty or myself, go visit that link down in the description. It'll take you everywhere you could possibly want to go.
Until next time, this has been the Left on the Web podcast, and we're leaving it on the web.